Ho, ho, ho. Welcome, Venus Goddesses, to the path, the Venus path of love. Container I'll be holding with and for you, creative queens, goddesses, women transforming into your higher truth, your sovereignty, your real beauty, the everlasting glow, radiance within you that is attractive, that is magnetic, that draws in everything. And because it draws in everything, we need to learn how to be with everything and not block our own path through fear, through just basically naivete and inexperience. Mostly women are not. There were ancient times where the rights were passed on from elder women to younger women. There's places, within society for that specific role that we are truly in a gap and we are just learning our way through filling it. But there is a knowledge and wisdom within all women. And you know what? That's ageless. That has a time that comes in. When you're born, you're given all these gifts. And it's this chipping away till you hit the fountain, the source. And that source is creative. And it is a power that gives you access to learn how to mold the clay. But it's not anymore a place of very basic, we have really set the standards really low. We have these kind of egoic needs, these egoic thoughts. And I think most of you are waking up to the fact that we can actually do much. There is so much more. There's so much more that comes from the true place, from the well. And that well brings wellness. It brings wellness to you, to those around you. It is the fertilizer. It is the higher qualities that nutrify everything around you, rather than this sort of toxicity and poison that the world has fed everyone for so long through this kind of lack mentality that has resulted in greed. And now what we will begin to see is sort of the dismantling of structures that we can't hold that. So what can we hold? And that's what we're going to build together. What can we build together? We need to build sound structures, which is you, which is me, which is us. And together there is more power. And so women, we need to learn that first and foremost, is how to be with and for our feminine. So activating the masculine within us that is doing this kind of integrous work, because there are the balancing of those two forces, and that is the creative force. And when you get those happening within you, juicy, the qualities that can emerge and the powers and creative capacities and abilities to work with the higher. And when the higher plane is available to you, my God, it's truly a miracle. It is a blessing. And it's a birthright. So it's not beyond anyone. It's for you. It's accessible to all of us. Are you feeling the calling for this? Does this resonate with you? Does your soul understand this? This might be going beyond the rational mind. Might be like, well, I don't get it, but you're intuitive. And the intuitive is always going to work in tandem with the logic rational. So this is not about some sort of, going into like wishy-washy, illusionistic, all the kind of like things that maybe if you go too far into the sort of the spiritual, maybe where you are not disconnected to the here and now. This is about being deeply embodied as a woman, because all of this energy is felt. It's here, it's within us, and it's connected to us through our bodies. And our bodies, we birth it. We birth it into the world through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our projects, through our relationships, and how we are with one another. Incredible. So I can't wait to be with you next year, coming soon, January. This container, the sacred container, I'm going to hold for you to come in with everything that you need to face. And I will just be a reflection back to you of the possibilities, how to face, how to be with things that maybe have been challenging, you don't even know. And once there is this kind of witnessing, this being with, standing for acceptance, you suddenly gain this access to how to go beyond by leveraging everything that is. Yes, and then that's the conductive force you have as a creatrix. That's the power. But the power is only accessed through knowing the wisdom. And that is the missing link in so much of what we see in the world. And that's what the feminine is bringing back, the capacity to hold space for multiple perspectives, multiple truths for everyone. And that is why we are able to bring peace and prosperity, because there is no longer the need to battle. There is no longer the need to divide. Okay? So wow, and inviting you on this wow journey. I will see you. DM me any questions you have. If we're a match, if this is something that is tantalizing, that is calling you, come on in. Don't hesitate. Send a message and I'll see you there.